In today's video I will show you what is the difference between implicit weight and explicit weight. So here you can see that I have applied implicit weight of 5 seconds. Now what does this means? Like implicit weight is globally for your whole application, like you don't have to write implicit weight again and again. So suppose now you know that when you call this URL, it takes some time to load, okay, and I have moved that some locator code into this add item method, so I don't need to write thread.sleep again. Like implicit wait will wait for 5 seconds before implementing this. Like if it is able to find this before 5 seconds, then it will proceed, otherwise it will wait for 5 seconds. If it still not able to find after 5 seconds, then it will result in an exception. Similarly over here as well. So suppose this takes some time to load, so implicit wait will automatically wait for 5 seconds till it loads. If it loads on the third second, then automatically implicit wait won't wait for 5 seconds, it will just wait for 3 seconds and proceed ahead. So that's the advantage of implicit wait. But the disadvantage of implicit wait is that so suppose if you want to test some kind of a performance issues in your website, so that could be very challenging because you are adding some kind of an implicit wait everywhere. So if you want to check if this button loads immediately, but if you have added an implicit wait of 5 seconds, then this will then your test case will pass, but your scenario is that it should be load immediately. So implicit wait will cause a lot of issues for that. Now there is some other thing called explicit wait. So suppose for this selector, it does not loads instantly, it takes some time to load. So what explicit wait does is that you first have to define something like this and pass some seconds of how much you want to wait, and explicit wait will just check for the visibility of that particular CSS selector. Here you can pass anything. So yeah, once it is located, it will immediately implement the next step. So again, this also don't wait for 5 seconds, so it will keep on checking like every millisecond or two. I don't know what is the internal thing, like it keeps on checking. So suppose this is found at the third second, then it will won't wait for 5 seconds, it will just proceed after the third second with the next step. So yeah, that's what's the difference between implicit wait and explicit wait in Selenium. There is also something called fluent wait, where you also pass the polling interval, and fluent wait is a subchild of explicit wait, but I have not seen many people use it, so I won't be covering that in this video. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.